she go. That's the one I got to know. Gotta know. Such a cutie, right? Now they don't do that.
How y'all doing, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nia, aka NiniAmoree. I am a fashion designer, podcast host, model, speaker, singer, songwriter, and welcome to my channel. Long time no see, y'all. It's been such a long time. I don't even know how to make an reintroduction, right? Because I'm reintroducing myself. It's been 2 years, almost 2 years since I've made a YouTube video. Time flies in 2 years, okay? Everything has happened, and I guess this is my reintroducing myself, first video back, but also just an update on my life. I want to do just to fill y'all guys in on what happened in those 2 years. So what made me take a break was just life, honestly. There was a lot of traumatic things that was going on in my life that I allowed in my life. Some I couldn't control, others self-afflicted, you get what I'm saying? And honestly, I was just in such an insecure space that I did not want to come up on a camera. Like I wasn't even in the mental capacity to even do YouTube. You get what I'm saying? But before I get into all of that, I just want to give y'all an update what I've been doing so far. God has been blessing the kid. I know, as y'all seen in my very first video, I showed y'all the little stuff I've been doing. You feel me? They ain't got nothing on what I've been doing now. I've done over 10 fashion shows. Your girl has done opened a show for New York Fashion Week. Closed the show for AC Fashion Week. I've been asked to speak to the youth and tell them about my story and how I overcame. So that's a lot of it. What I pray for everybody in this room is that you all grow to potential and be who God has called y'all to be. Man, countless photo shoots. Travel the world. What can I say? It's nobody but the power and love of God. And I know I wasn't talking too much about that when I first started YouTube, because I was just really starting to get into my relationship with God. But y'all gonna hear about God, because listen, God did it for me. God turned my life completely around. Since then, man, I've done collaborations. And not only just the physical accomplishments, but just the internal accomplishments. So what really started this whole depression stage was a relationship that I was in. It was very abusive. It was abusive mentally, physically, spiritually, every you could think of. It was abuse tied to that. But it was self-afflicted, because you know you're never in a situation where you had to stay. And to all my girlies, and even guys that may be watching this and they may be going through, it's not easy to leave. It's not easy to get out of that space of comfortability, but just know you don't have to put yourself through that. What really got me over that hump of depression and trauma was just taking accountability that I played a part too. Ultimately, I put myself in that position. I didn't know who I was. I'm not the girl who I used to be at all. But I had to go through those things to get where I am today and to get the accomplishments and blessings and opportunities that I have today. Fast forward 2 years later, your girl's about to be 22 in a couple weeks. Yes, sir, 22, double portion year. I'm so blessed. But just to get back to what I was saying, like, yeah, child, very ghetto. It was given very much Lifetime. But yeah, that was something that really held me back in the season that I was in. It was so hard for me to move. It was so hard for me to create. It was so hard for me to continue to press in my purpose. And I won't put blame on anybody. At the end of the day, everybody know the parts that people really played. And that's nothing to speak on here. This is to just tell y'all what I went through and why I went MIA for so long, you know. Just going through the motions of that and healing from that, taking accountability and just doing the things that was necessary for me to do to become a better version of myself, to heal and keep it pushing. You feel me? I had an abortion. I ended up getting pregnant, having an abortion. Man, I thank God for healing me, because it's certain seasons and moments that I don't even remember anymore, because God has brought me so far from that. That had to be one of the most lowest points in my life. Like, y'all, I was close to killing myself, you know. And I don't know if YouTube going, what's it called, that, but no, for real, I was in a state where I didn't see any more good that could come. It was really a time where I was praying to God, like, you know, is it even worth it? Like, I'd rather be up there with him instead of just living. Nothing was worth it, you know. I was so depressed. I was so unhappy with the decisions that led up to that, you know. Making that decision was not easy at all. It crushed me. I could really say spiritually, I died. Like, not even on no poetic shit, but like, spiritually, I died. And I know people, for my people that believe in God or don't believe in God, however the case may be, all I could say is, I don't know how I got out that season, but by the grace of God. But yeah, nobody but God. He ain't had to do it for me the way he did it. He didn't have to do it so fast the way he did it. See, when I went through that abortion, I came out from that clinic thinking it's over. I had this mindset that after today, it's going downhill for you. And when I tell you God did the exact opposite in my life, after that decision, it took me a little bit, you know. I was still with my ex a little bit, but after that decision, I just had that mindset, like, if I die, I die. Like, I gotta do this alone. I gotta get through this pain alone. When I tell you that leap of faith and that trust in God that I took shot me right up out the sky. I'm able to come back on here and tell my story. So many women don't even get to tell their story. Because at the end of the day, real healing is accountability. Real success starts with accountability. That you were the person that was in your own way. Ain't nobody hold you hostage in depression. Ain't nobody hold you hostage in bondage. So literally, my story is just me telling y'all what I allowed myself to go through, but how God got me out and how I overcame. I was just watching my old videos of where I started. I'm gonna put some old clips in there, like, I just look back and smile, like, wow, a young lady that I don't know anymore. Like, I look at my old videos and I just smile, because it's like, she's so beautiful, yet so naive, but yet so much potential, but yet right where she needed to be. And now I'm back, baby. Back, and I'm better. So much more mature. You can even tell it in my voice, you feel me? Like, in my look, like. But I thank her because she paved the way for me. And I couldn't be more thankful. Well, what can y'all expect from NiniAmoree this year? I want to say how-tos, get ready with me, try on hauls, more girl talk, more story time, shout. It's up. Drop a comment down below if y'all miss me. Tell me what y'all think about this video. How should I end the video? I know I did this with my first video. I ain't gonna do the little... I ain't gonna overthink it. This is my first video reintroducing myself to y'all. We'll figure that out later. But in the meantime, in between time. I think I just found it, y'all. But in the meantime, in between time, I'll catch y'all later.